Have you noticed, in spite of all this mumbo jumbo and hype about learning languages on YouTube, the general level of the average language learner, that's my opinion, I have this feeling, has not improved. Have you met more people who are fluent in a foreign language? Really fluent? I mean, in a not prepared situation where it's not a video they like this. I'm speaking off the top of my mind, but many people pretend to do that, but they don't. No, it hasn't improved. In spite of all the free available input. When I learned modern Greek, there was nothing. It's 1984, 1985. In spite of all these difficulties, and I managed to learn it. You never learn a language, but to be fluent. Where's a will, there's a way. The first problem is that people don't follow a path. They think that gleaming through the internet and watching this video and that video, watching videos where people speak about how to go about learning languages is useful. I think that the problem, you know who's what, who is reliable, who's not. But okay, the first things you have to learn how to learn. I think it's better to have access to books written by experts. No, not the first who say the first who came in Italian. No. So try to find, and now you're watching this video and you're doing just the opposite of what I'm telling you. Try to find what is new and reliable about language didactics or learning. Second thing, strict to your agenda. I got lost. Follow your agenda. That means, for example, my first goal is going through this book. This is Russian for Italians. And go through it and have it with recordings. So learn like the back of your hand your first method or textbook, because you know you're following a path done by expert. Don't push forward. Don't jump the gun. I always say these things, but repetita iuvat, as they say in Latin. Repeating is useful, and it will take, for a book like this is Russian, not a picnic, not a walk in the park. It's quite difficult objectively. It will take, to me, even if I study every day, I say study, I shouldn't use the word. I'm exposed to the language, I read and listen to a recording every day. It will take 1.5 years to have really digested this book. It has more or less, the method is 590 Piazza Deviat, Pizza Deviat. Dievit. You see, I still make mistakes. So it's 509 pages. Try to be consistent. That means every bloody day, no matter what. It's like a dog. Thinking that learning a language is like adopting a dog. Every day you have to feed it. Every day you have to let him out to do his or her business. You cannot skip a day. One day I feed him, the other day not. It's not going to work. Be patient. Be patient, because some results, be thinking that it's like working out. You go to the gym, you push iron, you're not gaining muscles immediately. It will take at least months, 8, 9 months, to have a significant visible bigger muscles. Think in these terms. Don't think about all what you have to do, otherwise you would be discouraged. When I used to run marathons, 42 kilometers, I thought 1 kilometer after the other. When I ran marathon, I don't run. When I was in a competition, the run, I was prepared, first of all. But if I was prepared during the marathon, I didn't figure in my mind all these 42 kilometers and 195 meters. So do what you have to do every day and let time pass, and everything will fall into place. Be meticulous, fussy, but not too much. And you take care of what is the idiom in English? Coins, and money will take care of itself. I mean, you take care of days. Days become weeks become months, and months becoming years, and you will be quite fluent. Obviously, there's a difference according to the language. The spelling of each language is like Chinese, Japanese, are a pain in the ass, because you have to study the writing and so on and so forth. I'm speaking about difficult but not that difficult languages, like Arabic, I think also Korean, Turkish, Russian. Quite difficult languages for speakers of an Anglo-Saxon language or a Latin language, Romance language. I'm a speaker of both. Other thing, I know it's difficult to juggle several languages, but it's also true that when you achieved learning a language, you are more confident, you know more strategies, so and you have your mind more open to this linguistic stuff, and it's easier for you to learn another language. I don't go for extreme to learning 3, 4, 5. I barely manage to speak Italian and English, modern Greek, and Russian. You have to find time. Obviously now I devote more time to Russian than Greek because I'm the 5 in the phase of learning. I will lose something of modern Greek, okay. That I want to say, that's common sense, but people don't follow common sense.